The 5th edition of Irish ranking tournament, the Munster Open, was staged at the Parochial Hall Churchfield in Cork. This prestigious event is the largest table tennis tournament in Ireland and attracts top players from the 4 provinces. Top seed John Murphy of Leinster and 3rd seed Ning of China swept aside all their opponents on their way to the men's singles final. Murphy, who plays for TTS Borsum in the German Bundesliga, posted a 4-game victory over compatriot Mark O'Flynn at the semi-final stage. While Ning eliminated another Leinster player, Gavin Maguire, on his way to the final. In the final, Ning opened a 6-3 lead over top seed John Murphy in the first game. Murphy reduced the arrears to 10-9, but then Ning produced a winning shot to wrap up the game. It was a contrasting fashion in the second game. Murphy led at the early stages, but then 6 successive points from Ning changed matters. At 9-8, Murphy levelled the proceedings, and it was then point for point with the score at 10-10 and then 11-11. Both the master and topspin was engaged in rallies before Murphy ended the game at 13-11. The third game was closely fought, with Ning winning by 2 points. Trailing 3-5 in the fourth, Ning levelled proceedings before collecting 6 points in a row. A well-placed forehand topspin to Murphy's forehand side set Ning a point away from ending the match. It was a dramatic final point where Ning's forehand topspin shot clinched him the title.
The opposition is actually quite tough, we are knowing each other quite well, we've been playing tennis for the last 4 years together, and the Giants are fantastic players, and because we know each other so well, so there's really not much between me and him.
Came down here this weekend for the tournament, hoping to win it, but unfortunately Ning there tipped me to the line. He's a good player, he's training a lot at the moment, and he deserves his victory.
The women's singles final was between Hungarian Renata Fulop and Leinster's Clodagh McCullough. It was the first senior final at national level for the 15-year-old McCullough, who plays her table tennis at the York Club in Dublin. This was Fulop's first visit to Cork, who en route to the final had a closely fought match with Fiona Dennett from Liverpool. Renata Fulop from Budapest had a slow start to the match, trailing by 4 in the first game, but soon she found her form to clinch the opener 11-6. In the second game, Fulop made 2 lightning smashes to lead 7-6. From there on, there was no stopping her. She went on to win Game 2 11-7. In the third game, Fulop gained 9 points in a row and went on to win 11-6. A good return by Fulop had McCullough floating the ball high for the Hungarian to smash her way to her first title at her first attempt in this tournament.
At the moment we've got quite a good young group of players coming through, especially in the men. We've got 4 players playing full-time table tennis this year, which is the most we've ever had. 3 playing in France, Peter Graham, Keith Knox and David Hayes, and John Murphy playing in Sweden. They're all under 20, so a very good squad. The number 1 is Jason Sugru. He's living in London, training in London. He's 25.
Yeah, the junior program here is quite good. We have under 12, under 14, under 17, under 21. These are the best junior players in the country, and their ranking here today will take part in their selection for Irish teams later on in the year. It's an opportunity for them also to see the senior players in action, like John Murphy, senior international now, Tommy Caffrey, long experienced player in Ireland.
Kevin McKee of Leinster defeated Munster's Dan Foley in the veterans category for a place in the final. The other finalist was Leinster's Tommy Caffrey. Caffrey made the final by disposing of Connacht's Karim Sabir in straight games. Caffrey was so close to winning the title as he led 2-1 after the third game. However, he lost the fourth game by 2 points. In the fifth and deciding game, a 3-point cushion propelled McKee to victory.